Hello, my name is Dolores White, and I serve the KNA as President-elect. The Nominations and Elections Committee would like to share with you some tips for campaigning for the position that you are seeking in the upcoming election. As I was running for the position of President-elect last year, these are a couple of the activities that I did that I felt were very helpful. And so I want to share those with you. You can use them as a guide and do the same activities or start there and then add some more. But here are a few great things that hopefully will be helpful to you. One is attending the chapter meetings. If you look on the KNA website, there's a couple of areas you'll want to look at. If you go to Education and Research and then Calendar of Other Events in our state, you will see a list of upcoming committee meetings, cabinet meetings, as well as chapter meetings and events. So if you scroll down for meetings for chapters, for example, here's River City chapter monthly meeting, the Heartland chapter, Pennyroyal chapter. So you can see the date and the time. And then when you click on them, it has further information as well as their virtual information on how to link to the meeting. So you'll see meetings on here so you can see what fits into your schedule. And then I also encourage you to contact each of the chapter leaders because some leaders may be working on a meeting, but they do not have it on the website yet. So you can email or call all of the chapter leaders and let them know that you're running for a position and request to be on their next agenda at their next meeting to meet with them as well as their members. So here is a way that you can find your chapter leaders and their information. So if you go to About, and then you click on About the KNA and go to KNA chapters, this outlines the different chapters. There are 11 across the state. Right here is the chapter leaders as well as the map. So when you click on that, this shows you the different chapters across the state. But below here is the contact information for each of the chapter chairs. So the chapter chairs are wonderful, and they, of course, would welcome you to their meetings. And they generally put you on the agenda towards the beginning of the meeting, where you can introduce yourself, share your experience, what position you're seeking, and why you're seeking that position. You can answer any questions that anybody may have as well. And I encourage you to stay for the meeting, though, after your time in the agenda is finished and you talk to the members and so forth, because it's a great opportunity for you to meet members across the state, to get to know them a little bit, but you can also see the great work that's being accomplished by each of the chapters. So I encourage you to attend those meetings. And again, it's a great way to network and connect with nurses across the state. Beyond that, I encourage you to send an email to each of the chapter chairs and ask them to forward a message to all of their members in their chapter area. Because generally at all of the meetings, there's a handful of members that are able to attend, but there's quite a few members that are not able to attend. So you can send a message, again, with the same information you just discussed at the meeting with all of the members and seek their support and vote. So 2 great ways to connect with members of each of the chapters. Another activity is through the Nominations and Elections Committees. There is going to be a candidate forum scheduled. And I encourage you to attend that. It's where all candidates will attend. And again, basically do what you're going to be doing at chapter meetings. You'll introduce yourself, share your experience. What position are you seeking? Why are you seeking that position? Why are you the best candidate for that position? And again, answer any questions. So a great opportunity to meet with KNA members across the state and share your passion for why you want to serve in that role. One other aspect that I did is social media. I personally use Facebook for my social media platform, but whatever you use, you can certainly do that. In June of last year, I posted a picture of, I took a snippet, a picture of my biographical information and my KNA campaign statement from the Kentucky Nurse, and I posted that. And I let my friends know that I was going to be running for the position of President-elect. I received so much support from my friends that were nurses as well as those who were not nurses. And my friends are truly phenomenal, and I'm sure you have fabulous friends as well. My nurse friends that are members, they were very supportive and absolutely say we're going to support you in the election. I encourage friends that are not members to join, not just for the election, but for the purpose of the KNA and supporting nurses across the state. But I actually had 3 nurse friends that were not members reach out to me and tell me that they were going to join so that they could support me in the election and vote for me. So they were pretty phenomenal. I had nurse friends as well as non-nurse friends that were just so supportive with just such wonderful motivating comments and so forth. But as you can see with this message right here, I had 22 friends share this message. My nurse friend said, you know what? I have a lot of other nurse friends too. I want to make them aware of you, that you and I are friends, that I support you, and I also want to encourage them to support you. So they shared it. And then I had non-nurse friends say, you know what? I'm not a nurse, so I can't vote for you, but I have other friends that are nurses, and I want them to know that we're friends and that I would support you if I was able to vote. So a phenomenal motivation and support and engagement with a lot of my friends, which was absolutely wonderful. So I encourage you to do that as well. Next, on August 1st, I basically took the same message. I changed it just a little bit and said, you know, the election opened up today with the KNA. If you're a member, please consider voting for me. Make sure that you vote in the election. Then a couple weeks later, on the 16th of August, I put another message, a little bit more detailed. Again, my information that was in the Kentucky Nurse. But again, seeking support from my friends and those that are members to vote. I reminded them of the position that I was seeking at the time and a little bit about the position, my nursing experience, my leadership experience, my experience with professional organizations, of course the KNA, but other organizations as well. My education as a nurse, my passion for the nursing profession, so my why I want to serve the KNA. And, again, seeking their support and consideration for voting for me if they were KNA members. So again, I had nurses and friends support me and share this. So a wonderful aspect of getting your information out to your friends and friends of friends. So those are just a few examples of the opportunity for you to campaign for the position you're seeking. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be glad to answer those for you. And good luck with campaigning as well as in the election itself. We are very excited that you're interested in serving the KNA and Kentucky's 89,000 nurses. Take care now. Bye-bye.